Oh, renting in Montreal? It's kind of nuts.
Finding an affordable place to live in Montreal is becoming harder by the year. Even with new construction popping up across the city, many homes and apartments remain out of reach. As Montrealers get ready to elect a new mayor November 2nd, housing advocates say it's time for real action to make the city livable for everyone.
It is outrageous. Especially based on location, you get a tiny apartment for over $1,000 a month.
So we've seen in Montreal the average rents over the past 5 years have increased about 70% on average. So that means that a rent that might have been $1,000 a month 5 years ago is now more like $1,800 a month.
We're looking at Ville-Marie, for example, which is 5.3%. So the vacancy rate is there. So there is stuff available, but there is nothing that is really affordable. So we're really passing through an affordable crisis in Montreal.
With rents climbing and vacancies low, community groups say every level of government has a role to play.
So a frustrating thing that sometimes happens in municipal elections is that candidates will say, oh, well, housing isn't really a municipal issue. This is for the provincial government, it's for the federal government, there's not much we can do. Actually, that's really not true.
And housing is front and centre in this election campaign, with each party pitching its own plan to tackle the crisis. Ensemble Montreal says they want to accelerate housing construction by cutting red tape and offering financial incentives for affordable and social housing projects, create a city-funded affordability fund, and prioritise development on major unused city-owned sites like Namur, Hippodrome, Lachine Est, and Bridge Bonaventure. Projet Montréal wants to launch one of the largest housing initiatives in North America, protecting existing affordable units and expanding social and co-op housing. Transition Montréal wants to create Bâtir Montréal, a new public agency to build and manage affordable housing on city land with non-profit partners, establish a rent registry, strengthen tenant protections, and use vacancy taxes to fund new affordable housing. Action Montréal wants to support co-ops and community housing groups by easing access to city land and cutting permit delays. They will oppose a rent registry, instead focus on speeding up construction and encouraging citizen-led housing solutions. Futur Montréal will replace the 2020 rule with a luxury housing levy to fund social and affordable housing, convert underused commercial buildings into rental housing.
Right now, I think that a lot of municipal bylaws are in place that do protect landlords' rights, and we don't always see the opposite, that tenants' rights are being protected.
Long-time residents say the city they once knew is changing and affordable housing is getting harder to find.
I mean, when I came here years back, it was pretty good. You could work, and you could relatively have a job and one job, and pay house rent and do many things. But indeed, Montreal is becoming just like Toronto now. In Toronto, you need 2 jobs to pay just the rent.
For our generation, we were lucky. But for my grandkids, I don't know what they're going to do. In Montreal, Lola Kalder, City News.